Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be looking at these 8 case tractors. I have 9, but I've already done the video on the 620 Steiger farm show. So I was like, well, while I'm up here, I want to make a video about the rest of my case tractors. So I'm just going to be fast on each one, but none of them are anything none of them are authentics or anything rare or special that needs a lot of time to talk about. So I was like, I'll just all throw them in one video, give a quick review of each of them. So we're going to start with the biggest right here, and that is the 620 quad track. Really cool tractor. I've been in one real life, not in a field, but in a parking lot. We were at a dealership several years ago and was talking to one of the guys, and he was like, you want to get up in there and we'll fire it up? We're like, yeah, sure, why not, So we got up in there. They're really cool tractors, a lot of power. So just, obviously 620 horsepower, engine horsepower, 478 PTO horsepower, and the wheelbase length is 154 inches. So they're really cool, and if you've never looked into them or anything, they're really cool. They've been around for over 20 years, so definitely got the jump on like John Deere 9RXs. Not that John Deere 9RXs are bad, but I mean, they've only been around a few years compared to 3 for the quad track. So moving on to this, we have a Magnum 380. This one has like the road tracks on the back, so that's why I bought it. Again, nothing special about any of these, but it's really cool. I mean, like being a 380, it's got 380 engine horsepower. They're produced in Wisconsin, and they've been produced since 2014. So now this is also a 380, but it's got the duals all the way around. So it's basically the same toy if you're wondering, but they just have one tire on the front of that one, duals on here, and then they put the duals on the back. So there's also a dusty version of this that we have. I don't have, my older brother has. So moving on, 370. So, real quick, the 380 is the biggest one Case makes right now for a road track, and it used to be the 370, so they just bumped it up 10 on the engine horsepower. Obviously, they bumped it up more than just that, but it was produced from 2012, I assume, to 2014. I don't have that information in front of me, but really good tractor. This toy has like the real small duals, and they're not, obviously if you look at compared to that one back there, that one has spacing. This one they're just there, but it's still cool because like some things like this gravity wagon will fit on the back of that one, but since the 380 sits up higher because the tires, if you put it in there, you say, oh, it fits, but if you look, I don't know if you can tell, but it's barely, as you can see, it's not rolling. That's because it's not touching the ground on that one. So that is a downfall. And then now we have the 340, so 340 engine horsepower, and same exact toy as this 380, but just a different sticker, and that came with one of the harvesting sets. That's how I got that. So moving on, right here we have the 335. So it looks similar maybe to the 370, but it's older. But it does have like basically the same tires and everything. So 335 engine horsepower, 275 PTO horsepower, has a 9-liter engine, and 128.5 inch height. So it's a cool little tractor. I mean, 335. So all these so far have been, in my opinion, bigger tractors. So obviously the 620 quad track is the biggest, and then these two are the biggest. Magnums, was the biggest, still 370. So these are still big. So now we're getting to something. I really like this one right here. It's older. It's a Magnum Mx 220. So it was produced from 1999 to 2002. and has 185 PTO horsepower, and it's a pretty cool tractor. The original price was $103,000, so that's actually not that bad if you think about it. But so this one obviously two-wheel drive. It's got the two-wheel drive tires in the front. You can tell duals in the back. Basically the same tires as those two. Those two tractors. But I don't know. It's really cool because it's a big row crop tractor, but it's two-wheel drive. So the cab, there's no glass in it. It's just wide open. You stick your finger right in there. And if I didn't already mention it, we did add the GPS. But it's cool. It's got the little lights up there and whatnot. So it's a cool little tractor. I like it. And then last one is the Puma 195. And we also added that GPS. You can buy those online. I'm not sure where or who we bought them from. But you buy them, paint them, glue them. No big deal. So this Puma 195, it was produced from 2007 to 2010. 195 engine horsepower, 165 PTO horsepower. Pretty cool. Original price in 2010 was $136,985. So it's like this cost more than that. Kind of shows you how everything has increased over the years, but it's still a good tractor. 195, that's really good. There's some row crop tractors. Technically you might say it's row crop, but some row crops don't even have that. Some of them have 180 or a little less, but it's still a good tractor, and you can still hook up the gravity wagon to it, or I didn't bring a lot of stuff to show, but hook up the old regular grain card. It looks a little big on it, but So there we have it. I did bring a disc to put on the back of one, but the video took longer than I thought. But if you wanted to see that, but they're all good tractors. They're rated by Ertl, so nothing, like I said, none of them are the Authentics or anything. My older brother has one Authentics case, and it's really cool, but it's an Authentic, so it's what you expect. So there we have it. Kind of a quick rundown of those 8. A little lengthier video than normal, but we did look at 8 tractors in one video. So if you have any questions about any of them or anything else, feel free to drop them in the comments and put some suggestions down there. We have, in some of our other videos, got suggestions, and we have tried to fulfill your suggestions, so don't be afraid to put them down there. So there we have it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a good day.